Also, huge news in the H3 world. Jimmy Lee, the collaboration that was promised by the gods, that was prophesized in the Dead Sea Scrolls, took place yesterday. The Jersey Outlaw was invited on and recorded an episode of Howie Mandel Does.
How about that?
Wow.
Which is just, I cannot wait to watch this.
1 million followers, and on Howie Mandel,
Yeah.
and on here. What a week.
What a week for Jimbo.
And he met Martin.
And he met Martin.
That's right.
Yeah.
What a week for our
He's
boy.
blowing up.
He is kind of. I'm so excited. I can't. And as soon as first of all, somehow Jimmy was able to get in there the next day.
Yeah, it was so fast.
No time.
Yeah.
And he was feeling pretty anxious about it because, Howie's a legit celebrity. So he's like, when should I call him, do you think? Should I call him tonight? Should I call him tomorrow? I was like, wait till tomorrow, Jimmy. Give it. It was like 5:30. I was like, call him during the working hours. And apparently called him at 8 a.m. because he had got his ass in that studio somehow that same day.
It's amazing.
And first of all, shout out to Howie Mandel, who's such a legend. I mean, he's the best, isn't he?
And shout out to Jimmy too, because look at the hustle,
Yeah.
Yo, what's your excuse? He's like 70 years old.
Like the world's oldest Make-A-Wish.
Talk about
Wish.
jumping
Right.
an opportunity.
He really did.
He did.
I
He
spoke
did that.
spoke with him on the phone last night. And he was very appreciative, and he was almost tears in his eyes. He was just so thankful for you, Ethan, for setting that up, and he was thrilled.
Well,
Absolutely.
I'm happy I truly am happy for him, and I genuinely do look forward to watching that episode.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I messaged Howie. I was like, "How'd it go?" And he said, and I'll quote him because I don't want to misquote him with something this important. He said,
Semen
and I
bad
quote,
for plants.
"Amazing! What a character!"
Couldn't
That
be
is for
better.
sure. I mean, that's true. That's true.
And then we asked Jimmy how it went, and he said, "Amazing, also."
Okay.
There was one small thing that concerned me, although Howie didn't bring it up, and he seemed pretty happy overall. But in one of these pictures he posted, he looks like really close to touching him, and that got us all a little concerned because I wouldn't want to do that to Howie. I should have told him beforehand, like,
I was gonna ask, did you guys warn him?
no.
Hold it.
But I feel like he probably knows. He's like so into culture,
Well, let me show you this photo.
celebrity culture.
Can you? Where is that photo in here? Yeah, or just link it because you can see how he's leaning away from him, and Jimmy's leaning into him, and their hands, it looks like, are touching like this.
Ow.
Jimmy he's very he wants to be affectionate.
He's a close talker.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So here they are. Howie's leaning away quite clearly. Jimmy's leaning in, but are their hands? I mean, I see contact.
There's a gap, no?
I think
There's a
that's
little gap.
touching. I don't know.
It's hard to tell, but it looks like they're
Yeah.
touching. But I do think like Howie, because nobody ever talked to me about that on Howie's set, and I guess he's just too nice of a guy to make his guests feel
Right,
uncomfortable.
maybe he doesn't want to make a big deal out of it.
But if I was him, I'd probably be like, hey, just so you know, he's got this thing, so just try not to touch him.
Right. Yeah.
Fist bumping's cool. He seems to be cool with that.
Mm.
But it's his rodeo.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly. He knows what he's doing. So, so this happened, and it seemed like it was a really wholesome, good thing. So I couldn't be happier with this. And I mean, Howie's such a legend for that, isn't he? For bringing him. I mean, come on. Who
I
else
was
would do
so
that?
surprised to hear about the unpaid interns because
Really?
You were surprised
yes,
by
because remember when we were like, oh my God, he has such a huge team now. How many people is he paying?
Right.
Like,
None of 'em.
How is he affording all this stuff?
Well, there's even another wrinkle to it that I didn't say. These are all our fans he's exploiting.
Yes.
Right. These aren't like people he found on like a job forum that are like looking for a leg up in the industry. These are our fans that are working for free for him. So, it's like toss him a 20, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me that your dentistry office is on the downturn. Come on, Jimmy. You're fine. You're doing great. But let's look at
I
how
was surprised by that.
let's take a look here. Oh yeah, from JoJo to Jimmy Lee. And then get better than that. And by the way, the live that we did together was his last and only live. So
Yeah. The grand experiment
it was.
Okay.
didn't work out.
It takes time to figure that stuff out.
I mean,
Yes.
it did yield some great moments, but I don't. It's kind of a big undertaking.
Yeah.
But JoJo, let's get. I mean, his diversity of guests is pretty on there. So
Yeah.
you know,
Joe.
Bill. Wait, Bill was on a month ago. We got to tank that episode. Oh man, he really got good views too. That's gonna be a problem. Let's look at the top of all time. Fuck, dude.
I wonder if he knows Jay Shetty.
I do wonder that.
Right? I feel like probably yes.
Wait, if he has Jay Shetty on and it doesn't get views,
Then you win
the
podcast of the
conspiracy-
year.
No, but the conspiracy is confirmed that he's a nobody. By the way, I want to also have a little bit of a complaint. When I go to Popular, it doesn't show the live that I did
Right.
because I would be twice on the top list.
Take that to YouTube with all these tabs that they
Yeah, it's
created.
too many
Why doesn't
fucking tabs.
live-
Look how many
I
tabs there
don't
are.
get all the
Why does
tabs.
it lie?
Why
like,
does it lie?
Stupid.
why the fuck
Video
is this
shorts,
separated?
lives, podcasts,
It's
playlists.
Like way too many.
Oh, why does it lie?
You know,
And then you have community separate.
how many
way
times you
too-
click this in your career, in your life?
community tab.
How many
Only
times-
when I'm trying really hard to find your live at home that you do.
Yeah.
And then the only time I click this is when I'm trying to find a Twitter or Instagram link.
Right.
So there's a better way to do that. Channels? I mean, what year is this? We don't even do this shit anymore. Who cares? Channels. Shut up.
What year?
Community playlist? Nobody uses playlist.
Wait, go back to the channels.
Channel?
Yeah. Yo, he's using the prolapse picture.
What?
Clips channel. It's pretty fun.
Oh my god. That's my Twitter banner. Dude, what a king, man. You can't beat Howie. He is
Oh my
he's
God.
the best.
Amazing today.
It's
Yeah.
crazy now that I watch Vanderpump to see Tom is number one.
I know.
Yeah.
So now that once you're caught up on Vanderpump, you got to go watch that interview.
Oh, it's that
Okay.
guy?
yes.
Yes.
Oh.
He's the, by the way-
kind of know all
That
this now.
interview was painful.
Dude, they-
Really?
I couldn't watch it.
It-
I tried. I could not.
Thank you, Lena. Howie, because you
Because
just
Howie doesn't know anything.
He doesn't know about the whole situation.
he did zero prep.
He doesn't know about the Scandival.
He
Is that what it was
doesn't
called?
know anything
And
about
it's
the
like
show.
it's like
He's
yes,
like, tell me what's the show about,
yes, Tom.
basically.
Nice.
Poor Tom, tell us your side of the story. Like nobody wants to hear that.
I want to watch. I'm just afraid to spoil it. So
Tom's a deep. No, don't do it.
Yeah.
It'll spoil. By the way, I love how they edited though in the thumbnail. He looks like a leper or something. Tom,
Why?
like his skin is boiling off him because he's like a handsome guy. That's like his whole identity.
He's obsessed with
Yeah.
himself.
But here he just looks like a grainy, weird. Looks like he's had his, and not that they look weird, but I'm just gonna say it. It looks like
Don't
he has
say
a
it.
skin graft. So whoever did the thumbnail did a good job on that.
Probably his daughter.
Yeah, that was good.
She had to get in there somehow. Because she was the one who knew everything.
Yeah.
But Howie was like running the conversation, so
Yo, what flavor is this cream, Lena?
All different flavors.
Vanilla latte.
That shit is, I was just, pretty good.
So good. I know. That's my favorite.
What?
I was thinking,
Bussin'?
people were thinking I was going to say bussin', but I did a 180.
Pretty good.
you
brazy.
sounded like Theodore for a moment. I was like, are you doing a Theodore thing? What is
No.
this?
Where are we taking this?